The Caro Kann is a great chess opening for black that can provide many strategies within the game. The opening can be played by anyone, from beginners to advanced players. This opening will be split into 4 parts. Opening, middle, simplification, and endgame. So, let's begin. You can play this opening against whatever white's first move is. In this game, white will play e4. To initiate the Caro Kann, black will play c6. If white takes control of the center, we counter with d5. If white takes, we recapture. Normal development on both sides, we will develop our knight to c6. If white pins our knight with their bishop, we will continue with our normal development. If white is greedy, they will take the knight, but we will recapture with our pawn and gain a strong pawn structure. And once again, we will continue with our development. I would suggest doing similar moves, as this will allow for black to have active bishops, an active knight, and a safe king. White may try to attack pieces, but try to defend and not just trade pieces just yet. An important tip in a middle game is to connect your rooks, so no pieces are in between them. Now, we attack the queen side. If white takes it, we recapture and recapture again with our queen. This allows us to get an X-ray of the white king. Rook c1 just protects the c-pawn. To get rid of the annoying knight on g3, I would suggest doing a trade, as white's knight has no other great spots to go to. This position is actually better for black, even though there is equal material. The position of black's pieces are much more solid than white's. Simplification is a simple strategy used in chess to cut down excess material to bring the game to a quick, easy and concise ending. For example, rook check is blocked by white's rook, we take and white recaptures. We take the bishop with our knight and white takes back. And finally, we promote our pawn to a queen. There are many pros to this endgame technique, but one con is that many people don't calculate and figure out what piece to trade, and thus they lose material. So make sure to think 3 to 5 steps ahead in chess, and make sure to have backup plans. Endgame. To checkmate with a queen and a king, make sure to attack the opposing king in a knight attacking way, like an L. This limits the white king's mobility. Now, copy the king's moves, and once the king is in the corner of the board, make sure not to play another knight-like attacking move, as this will lead to stalemate. Finally, bring your king close enough to deliver checkmate. Another underrated endgame checkmate pattern is with both bishops. For this, bring both of your bishops in the center, for example, the 4th rank. Now bring the king horizontally next to the bishops and one square up. Now, give a check with your dark squared bishop and then the light squared bishop. Now copy the same moves the opposing king does with your king. When the king is in the corner of the board, we will play a waiting move like this. If the opposing king looks directly at you, give a check and then checkmate like this. Although this is a very, very rare chance it will happen in an endgame, it is good to know several endgame patterns.